EVE Online, I played it like once on a free trial like years ago and then lost the account and email and everything. And I always thought it was a really, really cool game. And I finally life led to a point where I could actually start playing games and stuff, started playing for reals. And then what led me to slow was when I first joined, I was in a scam group, and the leader gave me weird vibes. And so when I started asking questions, he immediately kicked me. And then Elder Thorn, who's in slow, found me on Facebook asking questions because like I read a crazy amount of this game and like how people get scammed and it's nuts. And then yeah, he was like, a bunch of people know here at Slow know this guy, and so I joined, and I've had a blast ever since. What makes Slow stand out is I've been in a bunch of other groups, and they get, especially Wormholers, like kind of killed it for me. But both times I've been in Slow now because I did leave and join another group to test things out, and it just seems a lot of these groups get hyper paranoid about things or don't joke around or aren't as, invested in each other. They're just kind of there to do whatever, whereas Slow feels a lot more homely. Like you get along with people, you talk with people, and you talk about your lives, and you actually get to know these people as opposed to, you know, just doing game shit. I can pretty much do whatever I want, and kind of referring to the last one, there's no like pressure or need to be anywhere or do any certain kind of thing or mandatory. Like you have to be here, you have got to do it, or get 30 questioned if you're not. It's just like real life comes first, and that's a really huge aspect. It's a lot of groups say it, but this love actually means it. Definitely protecting the little guy and the new player because I've been playing about a year, and just outside of like protecting the new bro, but actually teaching them, learning them, spending the time to actually teach them and make sure they learn all the proper skills and techniques, as well as the wealth of knowledge a bunch of the older players now have. When I first joined, I was and came out to Null. I was practicing tackle on the bubble, and then I believe it was a carrier, but like it was trying to warp off, and Czar yelled, "Butters, get it!" because I was the closest. So I just suicide tackled it. I knew I was gonna die, but because I tackled it, we got this huge, huge kill, and it was an awesome moment, especially as a new bro. Like I'm in a T1 ship with T1 guns, but because of me, the group as a whole got a huge kill. Becoming a better, not just pilot, but FC as well. I definitely enjoy playing this game and fighting in it. It's one of my favorite aspects, if not the only real aspect of the game I like love and enjoy and strive to do is PvP. And I know my goals are to get better, and I know there's no other real place than Slow right now or anywhere to learn that. We've got Matt, we've got Czar, we've got you, all players who've been here for years and have a wealth of knowledge of the game, and I would love to be able to continue my journey in knowledge gathering. Always availability of content in a lot of, and from what I've seen and heard in a lot of other groups, there's you can't go out and do shit because either half the universe is blocked out because you're allied with a block and they're allied with another block, so you can really only do stuff over here, but you can't cause too much trouble because whatever slow, there's always you can go anywhere. We're not super affiliated to any of these big blocks or huge empires, which is really cool. And it kind of ties back into the underdog thing where it's like we're helping new players and giving them an experience no other place would be able to. The people here are great. I've become really good friends with a lot of the different people here, and the people, and then just like my own goals of wanting to become a better pilot. And the people here are great and supportive and helpful and just wonderful. They don't freak out when they lose ships or if something dies under your fleet, or everything can become and is a learning experience, which is probably the the best part. A lot of places will just yell at you or like, why'd you do that? Whereas slow, your buddies and your friends and leadership will be like, okay, well, you can do this or you could have done this next time. But and it's not a punishment. It's a learning experience.